Okay, so this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your agreements, set up your custom fields, like for your vaccinations information, and also how to set up your sign up portals to be able to allow members to sign up and fill in their vaccination and sign any agreements. So the first place I'm going to go is go into settings, go to your agreements. You're going to have to set up your agreements first. Right now, I have a bunch of agreements already in the system. You need to make sure you create yours. What you do is you click the plus button here and you go ahead and put in the name. You can choose the type member. This is going to be, if you put member here, this agreement's going to be, it's going to automatically feed into the sign up portal, regardless of what plan they join. If you put in membership plan, this is going to have to be linked to an existing plan that you have in the system. For this example, I'm just going to put in the type member and press the save. This is going to open up a screen. It's going to be empty and blank. It's going to name the agreement that you named it here. In order for you to edit the agreement, just click this button here, click on content. Now it gives you the editor here. From here, you can actually create um, whatever agreement you want to do. You can copy and paste it from Word to get all the information here. You can actually bold it, underline, change the font. You can say, I want to make it bigger. Let's say that I want to actually center it. You can this is basically giving you the idea um, of actually how you're going to actually create this stuff. And you can put in and create any text here. Also, in the agreement, anywhere you can actually set mappings. Like let's say you want the member name, and you want their member name to actually be put here. You go ahead and go to your mappings here. Click on first name, space. You can put first name and then put in last name. This gives you an idea. A lot of times, customers are just going to copy and paste their agreements if they have it on file somewhere else, and then they'll be able to actually format it or make the colors change or the size change. So once you actually have the agreement ready, you just press the save right here, this little button here, and you're going to see it's going to show you how the agreement looks. And yeah, once you have your agreements here in the system, so this is the new one we just created. You can come in here and edit it. Every time you want to edit the content, click this and go to content, and you can come and edit it. Once you have your agreements here, and since you named it member, this is going to automatically feed into the sign up portals. You won't have to do anything else. The next area I'm going to take you to is to set up your custom fields, like your vaccination dates, vaccination information. So you can go to your settings. Let's say go to your custom field groups. Right now we have a custom fields column here. If you need to, you can create more than one. Let's say dog information. Let's say I want to show this only for the family, which is going to be dogs. It's only going to show for the sub accounts for the dog. So for this, I would put family. It's going to be into this. It's going to be in the system. Then you're going to go to your settings and go to your custom fields. You can actually click the plus and you can say, let's say rabies. And you can just put enter dogs, rabies, expiration. You can set the group, set dog information because you want this field to be under that group. Type, you can put date box since you want them to enter a date. Here, I would recommend putting check-in alert. Say that you're gonna make this alert appear on a member's account whenever their rabies has expired. The alert type, you can say a high priority alert, or you can just say something like rabies vaccination expired. So what this does is if a member's dog has a expired rabies, then it's going to automatically put this alert on the member's account. So when they come and check in, it'll alert y'all that they need to update that information. So this is how you enter your date stuff. I'm going to add one for here. You can add as many as you need. Once you have this information, then you're ready to go ahead and turn on your portals and your sign up portal. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Go into your menu here, go into online portals. If you never been to the screen or never edited, you're going to have a dialog box that comes up like this. Make sure that you put in a portal name, which you can put in your business name, like whatever your business name is, you can put it but without any spaces. Just put in like, let's say if my business name is Rocks Gym, I'll put in something like this and underscore gym. Just make sure you don't put a space here or any special symbols. The reason being is that this is going to actually be part of the URL link that you're going to be giving out. So it looks better if there's no spaces. If you need to, you could put your website if you have a landing page or a Facebook page that you want people to be able to click on, like on your logo. They'll be able to click on it and they'll go to it. You don't need to put a website here. You can leave it blank. This would basically not have a website, and you can go ahead and change this to whatever color you want to that matches your business. If you're going to have credit card integration through us, and you want them to be able to pay any of their membership plans at sign up, like if they need to pay their first month in advance or any enrollment fees, you want to make sure you click a set payment at sign up. If you ever have plans that are free plans, like if you're going to have people sign up for like free plans, you can actually have them put in their credit card information or payment information, even though they're not going to be charged anything up front. If you put this as no, whenever they don't have to pay anything up front at sign up, it's gonna bypass them putting information. If you're gonna have members on auto billing and all that, I would recommend taking that information at sign up, regardless if they have to pay anything up front. Once you have this information here, just press save, and you're gonna see here there's a box here that's planned. You want to make sure that you set up and add any plan that you're gonna allow your customers to join at the front desk unattended, like through your website or any area there. You're going to want to put in your website, your plans that you're going to make public. This is going to show you a list of all your plans in the system. By default, a plan is always private. If you ever add a new plan and you want them to be able to join themselves, you're going to have to come in here and add it to this list to make it public. So as you see, we have two public plans that are going to be allowed to be joined from the portal. Here, this is where you can upload your logo. We put a sample logo here, but you're going to want to click the edit. You're going to want to click here and actually, you're going to want to actually upload your logo here and stuff like that. This is going to be part of the portal that your members are going to see. And then once you're going to see here a bunch of links that the system provides for you, and you're going to notice, you see where it says Rocks Gym here? This name here is what you put when up here, as I was explaining earlier. So that's why it's imperative not to put a space in the portal name, just so it can basically be a URL with no escape sequence stuff. You're gonna notice there's gonna be one that says sign up here. This is the link that you're gonna have to be able to give to your customers to be able to sign up. Um, in order for you to add the fields and all that you want them to be able to choose to fill out, you're going to have to click the edit right here. You're going to see here there's a bunch of fields here. By default, you're only going to see first and last name. So you want to actually come into here and click new, and you want to add any fields that you want to go into here. And also your vaccination and custom fields are going to be part of the list. Like we added this one earlier, dogs rabies. You could click that, and you want to say I want this to be required. So Click that. You're going to see it add to the list here. All these fields that we added are part of the data entry when people are joining. You can even drag and drop this so you can position what order you want the field to be in. And family member fields, this is where you want to add the information you want them to enter for in your situation for their dogs, because the dogs are going to be sub account families. We added just a couple of them: the birthday, first name, last name. I mean, it's up to you. Here, this is where you're going to want them to, where you're going to want to put in the vaccination stuff, because each of the dogs has their own date, depending. Some might have the same day, but you need to enter that for each dog. So in reality, I've added it here. You wouldn't want the, this is the owner's information here, the owners of the dogs. This is the dog's information. So in reality, you probably basically not want to have that rabies information under primary members under here. Also, you see custom display. This one may help you because you see it says family. Whenever somebody's joining, it's going to have a tab that says add your family. In your scenario, really it's going to be dogs, so you can change that, what to say, add your dogs, or whatever you wanted to name, whatever you wanted to say. But in reality, you this will probably make sense to you. And you see where it says, one says a button new family, and it's going to be a button that where they click on where they can add the family. You want to change that also to say new dog. In other words, anything that is family related, you can actually change it to be a dog. No family members, you can say no dogs. Select family members, you can just say select dogs. Select dogs. And from here, these are some options here that you can turn on. You can say that you want, if you want your members to be able to actually have their own account where they can pay off balances, or they can actually add dogs or sign up for plans under their own account, you can put yes. If you put yes here during the sign up process, they're going to be able to create their account. And you're going to want to, for them to require to at least purchase a plan. You don't want them to join without a plan. So in that scenario, we'll want to put yes here. I wouldn't allow cash payment online, because online is mainly meant for them to take payment with the credit card. So a lot of people would say cash payment at their house. There's no front desk or no cash register. So that's why usually e-commerce is cashless. So put no here. You have the optional to turn on photo capture. This is photo capture for the dog owner. You can have it optional or required. And then there's also photo capturing for the family, which for you it's photo capturing the dog. You can have them. You can require them to take a picture of the dog, or you can make it optional. And in reality, this is only when they're signing up. You can always take pictures at the front desk too of the members. Once you set up these options, click save, and then you're gonna see one that says submit or response. This is a message that gets displayed after the sign up process is complete. It's gonna take them to a page, and it's gonna display whatever message you put here. hmm So that's how that works there. And then once you have that, you're ready to go. You can actually, you have the link here. You can click on this link. You can actually, um, if you click on this link here, you're going to notice that you have the logo here. You have um, the two public plans that they could choose from. As you're going to see, there's a bunch of information, the data entry. You're going to see a tab that says add your dogs. Another tab's a part of the sign up process is going to be for them to create their account. And you're going to see a bunch of waivers and agreements they have to sign. And it's going to be optional for them to take photos. And they're going to be able to add their payment details. And so so this is the form. You'll be able to use that link, put this on your website, put this anywhere. You can actually have it a kiosk in your club or anywhere. I'm gonna go back here, and I'm gonna show you that each of the public plans has its own link also. Um, so you can actually um, put specific plans anywhere on your website. Like if you want them to only click on and only want them to join the monthly plan, you can put a link directly for monthly for that plan, or a link for this plan. They doing this for them going to these links, they're not going to have to choose the plan. They'll be able to, it'll automatically have this plan selected for them to go to the sign up process for. Yep. I mean, I hope I answered a lot of questions here. I mean, if you need any help, just feel free to ask. I hope this helps. Thank you.